What's up, Mama? Alright, so we have Bandit over here, and we just finished our last session, and he's been getting some play in with the bigger girls here. And he's kind of keeping his distance over there because they've been setting some rules, which is really good. He needs to learn some of that. He does a lot of jumping, and he actually does the same thing towards human that he'll do to dogs, which is kind of, again, run and jump all over them and kind of push off of them. So they've been setting some boundaries with him, which is really good. Again, we have three nice balanced girls here, Charlotte, Micah, and Dia. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, you see how he jumped up, and then Dia said no. So yeah, but we need to make sure that he doesn't stay in there for too long either. All right, good. So he's altering himself. That's what we want, right? So again, guys, this is part of understanding. So yeah, again, understanding that dogs are rule-based creatures, right? I mean, look, the engagement has completely stopped because he's not following their rules, right? So therefore, they can't continue to play until he follows the rules. And so obviously, again, they can communicate effectively here, and they understand that he is a young puppy, and they don't need to necessarily, hurt him. And again, this is why we want to use some balanced dogs who know how to teach properly, right? And so, yeah, play doesn't continue until the rules are followed, right? And so they will continue to snap or growl until he gets it correct. So here he's going to be under evaluation, right? And so this is sort of like the ostracizing that happens until they get themselves sort of correct with understanding how to play by the rules, right? And so the last point here again is that maybe a lot of us are dealing with issues from our dogs in terms of we're trying to teach them the rules of whatever you want, but you're not doing it effectively, right? So, I mean, it could just be as simple as putting the leash on and giving them a quick leash correction to mimic what they're doing here. It could be as simple as that, right? Now, I do believe, although we're great at telling dogs what we don't want them to do, we also need to teach them what we do want them to do, right? So this is where the rest of the skills come in on our side. So, but in reality, look, dogs don't really care. They don't really care. I mean, they're going to say, hey, Bandit, we don't want you to do that. But they're not going to sit here and teach him what they do want him to do. They're just going to wait for him to adjust himself, and either the play will continue or it won't. But look, the point is they're not wanting to play, right? They're relaxing right now. So when they can, obviously they can communicate effectively here and get that point across.